Hello YouTube, Captain Nabs here with you once again, bringing you part 2 of my recording of the VATSIM Codec test from this past November 15th. I was very happy and fortunate to be invited to participate in the test, and it went very well, but I'm not going to say too much about it. I'm going to go ahead and let the video and the codec speak for itself. When we left off the previous video, we had just taxied out from the gate and gone to the de-icing bay because it's a pretty cold, snowy night in Toronto. So we're going to resume after the de-icing bay with the takeoff and departure here and get on our way to London, Ontario. Here's the rest of the video. Enjoy.
Okay, and we'll say that de-icing is complete now, so post-de-ice we do an hour after start flow. And we select the flap and the rudder movement. So we got to bring the props back out of start feather again, and then we got to go through the whole de-ice, or the whole after start flow here. Except we don't select flap till we get close to the runway, so we don't get ice and snow accumulation on the flaps. Alright, so after start check, we don't do the rudder check as well either here. There we go. Sorry, I switched to the external view and everything went away. First officer can get this back on again. And now he can do most of the job here properly. Alright, then we can do the elevators and the ailerons. Alright. And the post-de-ice checklist, bleed air 1 and 2 is norm and on, and ice protection is standard plus props and windshield. Caution and warning lights check, just a parking brake, battery temps and loads are check.
Runways, left enable, we're clear. Left enable,
Tank oxygen pumps 1 and 2 are on. Auto feather is AS select, engine rating normal, take up power 9%. High pumps, standby high press P2 controller on. High train elevators checked, flight controls checked and free, and the de-ice pressure does check. Flap is, condition levers are max. No steering is on, and PFD empty ED check after start checklist is complete. I can probably turn that light on as well. Alright. I should have turned off the taxi light while I was here, but anyways, and I should have turned off the strobe. I'm not doing anything very well here. I'm trying to do everything all at once. Alright. Toronto Tower, Jazz 7655 is ready to resume taxi for departure.
And Tower, hello, FedEx 016 Heavies, ILS 05, 10 out.
I don't know if I interfered with him or not.
FedEx 016 Heavy, good evening, Toronto Tower. Wind 1308, gusting 15.
So we'd have started our time over for the holdover time. I didn't actually calculate it today.
Land 05, FedEx 016 Heavy.
Type 4 is usually pretty good, even in moderate snow.
Just 7655. Runway 06 left altimeter is 29906. Taxi Victor
And
Delta.
good evening, Toronto Tower. Canadian
left.
Express 362 Heavy with you with November, information
Okay,
November.
taxi Victor.
177. Identifier is 512 Charlie.
Sorry, you're going to have to say again the taxi instructions for Jazz 7655. I missed part of it.
Jazz 7655. Taxi. Get your taxi Tango Foxtrot Delta. Hold short 06 left.
Okay, Tango, Foxtrot, and Delta hold short of 06 left for Jazz 7655. Thank you. Okay. So it'll be a right turn back up to Tango and...
Canadian Express 362. Reback is correct. Would you require de-ice? Negative, no.
I'll be worried about anybody who doesn't need de-ice tonight. That snow is really coming down.
Okay, Express 362. Reback is correct. Push the starts at your discretion. Current information is echo. And
the red stop light's there. Wants me to stop.
Okay, push and start at
digital boards are really fantastic too in the real world. Like they just show you your flight number.
Too heavy.
So you know that they've got the right aircraft, that you're being billed to the right person, which is great because there's so many aircraft coming and going through the de-icing bay. You need that. You absolutely have to have that. They show you exactly where to stop.
Jazz 822, set of ice. Run, Victor, any chance we can use 6 left for departure this evening, sir?
There's American de-icing there.
Jazz 822, let me put that request through. Stand by. P3Dv4.
I wish that music would stop sometimes. Alright, and this is Foxtrot here. We're going to make a left to go down to 06 left. Takes a lot of work just to get this airplane in the air sometimes, but half the work in flying is getting airborne sometimes. Is prep work, because if everything is done properly ahead of time and you're well prepared, then the actual act of flying becomes really quite easy. And the key is good preparation. As far as I'm concerned, flight simulation is as realistic as you make it. If you choose to take shortcuts and not treat it like the real world, then it's not very realistic. But if you choose to use the checklists as they are set up, consider all the possibilities, you know, de-icing,
Question 1216.
whatnot, then you're making the simulation more realistic for
Clear
everybody.
to LaGuardia Airport.
For yourself and for everybody.
The Capt 2 departure bump and transition flight plan
Here
route.
comes somebody.
Depart runway 06 left.
We're going to squeak in ahead of them. Alright, so we make the turn. We're going to do the Deice taxi. Actually, we can do the Deice taxi check now. So taxi light is on. The altimeters, we got 2996. 1, 2, 3 set. And cabin will say secure. The Deice taxi check is complete. And prior to the Deice lineup check, must be in stationary position with the emergency brake off. And
Question
select flat.
1216, reback is correct.
Prior
You require
to
Deice.
action in this check.
Affirmative.
Alright, so flap 5 is set. And the reason why
Roger,
is
Western
to turn the
1216,
nose
Deice is
steering off.
loaded. You can
in order to do the
contact
rudder
me when
test
ready
now.
to taxi. Question starts at your discretion.
So we're just going to taxi up the whole line for a moment, and then we'll do the check there.
X16 Heavy, welcome to Toronto. X left when able, report clear.
It is amazing to hear the difference too.
Left enable is going to be on 15 left, report clear, FedEx 01, FedEx 016 Heavy.
It's amazing.
Jet 7655, wind 12010, clear for takeoff, runway 06 left.
Okay, clear for takeoff, 06 left, Jazz 7655. We're going to need about 1 minute in position prior to takeoff.
So there was an aircraft that just called Toronto Tower. Could you repeat?
Alright, so we're cleared into position.
Tower
They
Delta
have-
9908 Heavy, the ILS 6 left.
06 Heavy is clear.
Alright, so we're
Stand
cleared.
by.
Takeoff 6 left. Don't see anybody coming, so we're going to go ahead and get the strobes on. We got the flaps set, we just have to take the rudder.
Jet 7655, are you ready for immediate departure?
And Jazz 7655, we're going to need about 20 to 30 seconds in position here, and then we can go.
Jet 7655, if you can continue holding short then of 06 left, I have one inbound.
And Jazz 7655, we're already just lining up on the runway as we speak, sorry.
Alright.
Chai Oscar Delta is all parked up. Thanks for your help, Steve.
Roger. Delta 9908 Heavy. You can continue your approach for now, but it could be impossible to
Alright.
go around. Okay, I expect a late
Rudder.
late clearance if it is.
Alright, we're expecting a late clearance Delta 9908. We'll slow it down as much as we can.
Roger.
Alright.
FedEx 016 Heavy, continue taxi Juliet, cross 15 right. Juliet Echo, apron to your discretion.
Alright, and that's takeoff.
You taxi the Asia cross 15 right, Juliet Echo 8 pound discretion,
Oh,
FedEx
steering back
016
on, we can't do
Heavy.
anything. There we go. We're just drifting. in.
Delta 9908 Heavy. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. Pull up, go around, and climb 4000. You can contact your rivals again.
Alright, that was horrible. trying to hold the brakes in.
Going around Delta 908.
Alright, prior to lineup check, so no steering is off, rudder travel was checked, no steering is on, representative surface. So we can look out the window and make sure it's clean left and right. And flap is 5-7 indicated.
Day 22. Sorry about the delay.
Lineup.
Still waiting for the
FAA notifications, PA, transponders on out, TCAS is TA only, MFDs are terrain, bleed air 1 and 2 is min and on, and flight taxi is now, flight lineup check is complete. And Toronto Tower Jazz 7655, did you want us to hold position here for the go-around?
Jazz 7655, A firm, if you could just wait and look, get some clearance, and then I'll get you your clearance after.
Okay, we copy, takeoff clearance cancelled, we'll hold position Jazz 7655. In the meantime, we'll just try and line up on this runway a little better, because we drifted around while I had the nose steering off, which is why you're supposed to do it short of the runway with the brakes, with the brakes set, but if you put the parking brake on, then you're going to get the takeoff warning error. Instead, I just drifted around the runway. I should have been brake. I need rudder pedals because I would have tried to be doing stuff with one hand while holding my joystick brake button with the other hand. It just would not have worked. It would have been just bad news all around. So, but just as I was saying before, the difference with this codec, you listen to some of the people transmitting not on the codec, even listen to the tower controller himself, the codec versus no codec, and the difference is just night and day. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it.
Jazz 7655, wind 12010, clear for takeoff, 06 left.
Alright, copy the winds, clear for takeoff, 06 left, Jazz 7655, sorry for the problem there. Alright, and we're cleared to go.
Jazz 7655, Toronto Tower.
And Jazz 7655, copy, clear for takeoff.
Roger.
Probably did it with my normal push to talk, which I don't have hooked into the software today. Alright. Takeoff to power, we got 80 knots, V1, and rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Jazz 7655, contact Toronto arrivals 132.8.
Hotel arrival 32.8 for Jazz 7655. Sorry for the issues. Thanks for your help.
Not a problem. Take care.
Alright. Flip it over really quick. Keep climbing, keep climbing. Alright, there is 1600. We'll go ahead and go flap 0. Bleeds on. Climb power. And autopilot on. There we go.
Traffic.
Got traffic. Toronto departure, Jazz 7655 with you, 2200, climbing 3000. Going back to the habit of using my old push to talk here.
Jazz 7655, Toronto arrival, identify, good evening. Climb flight above 12, correction, climb 12000.
Climb 12000, Jazz 7655, thank you. Alright, there's 12000 set. Get rid of my Deice checklist and get back to my normal.
And Jazz 7655, when you have a moment, can you just confirm that you do have squawk of 55367?
And my apologies, we'll fix that.
Thanks.
This is what happens when you rush. And 5536 in the box for Jazz 7655. And ice detected. Ice protection is now going all on speed checks.
Jazz 7655, that's great, thank you. You can turn right direct parallel on course.
Okay, right turn direct parallel on course, Jazz 7655, thank you. Alright, so
Jazz 7655 from Delta 9908, can you come up on 123.45?
sure, stand by. Alright, and nav. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
9908, turn left heading 210.
And Delta Flight calling Jazz 7655 on 12345. I got the volume up, but I don't hear him. Alright, let's do the after takeoff checklist just quickly before I have a chance to forget. So after takeoff checklist, let's get the flow done here. I need, the FO needs to turn on. The FO. There's the FO. He needs to turn on some lights for me. There we go. That's a little better. And Delta Flight. Doesn't seem to work on COM 2.
Jazz 7655, yeah, tune COM 1 to 12345 and switch over.
That's why. Okay. Acknowledged. Hold on. And Delta Flight. Nope. One number in error there. We'll get there. And Delta is Jazz 7655 up on 2345.
Jazz 7655, Delta 9808, how you doing?
Ah, so far so good. I'm enjoying this. This is so much better than the old codec, that's for sure.
Yep, I like the company frequencies aspect. I just wanted to give it another test here.
I had no idea we could do that, but that's a really neat feature if we can do that.
Yep, so fingers works. Pretty much any frequency you tune works.
That is awesome. Now, the question is, are we going to support Unicom?
We're hoping so. So,
as long as you limit the range so that it's reasonable, right?
yeah, I think that's the plan, is Unicom itself will have a set range.
Yeah, it'll probably have to be relatively low just to keep the congested places like New York and whatnot from being absolutely insane.
Yeah, everything else, though, is range-based, so fingers is range-based, so as we get further away, we won't be able to talk to each other.
Lima Sierra, Sierra, lead my airspace to the northeast.
Nope, I really like it though. I can recognize people's voices, which is just a phenomenal step up.
Yep. And I'll make sure to send Jazz the fuel bill for that go-around.
I told him I need 30 seconds, but I don't think he caught it the first time.
Lima Sierra, Sierra.
Okay. Alright, great, thanks.
No worries, thanks for doing this.
Have a great night.
Alright.
9908, Roger, thank you.
So departure Jazz 822 is off 6 left, straight ahead to 5,000.
9908, stand by 1 second.
Okay, after takeoff check, looks like you get distracted here. Okay, landing gear is up, flaps are 0. Climb power is set, bleed air is...
9908, turn right.
Norman on, auto feather is...
Yeah, just a correction, right.
Auto feather's off, tank out... Wow, it's dribbling up here.
60, join localizer cleared there, let's runway 02.
Level at 12,000, trying not to overspeed the airplane.
Heading 060, join the localizer, clear LS 06 left, Delta 9908.
Hide pumps are... norm, engine temps and pressures, everything checks, ice detection is all on right now. And Capt press temp controls check, and the FA notification.
Alright, 231 left direct kids.
I'm not going to time with the day because it's going to be bumpy flight. I think we're just going to keep them seated. Wow, it's bumpy up here. What's the wind doing up here? It's only 23 knot wind, it shouldn't be that bumpy up here. Alright, we're above the cloud deck. We're going to go ahead and take off the wing boots there.
9908, can see the right.
It says ice detected even though we're clear on the top. Alright, fine, we'll keep it on. And that's it, we're on our way. Swinging wet.
090 to intercept Delta 990.
Swinging madly and way too close to that red line for comfort considering the turbulence here. Let's see if we can do something here. At Toronto departure, Jazz 7655. I'd like to request 14,000 for the final. We're just skimming the tops here at 12,000. It's pretty bumpy.
7655, 14,000 sprint.
Alright, climbing 14,000. Thank you, Jazz 7655.
Southwest.
Alright, 14,000, and we're going to go ahead and go pitch hold, Pitch up a bunch, not that far, about 6 degrees, and we can give it power again. Wish I had a detent in my throttle quadrant. Didn't mean to go past the 90% there.
Approach TVM Hotel Charlie, we're airborne on 14 runway heading.
Busy evening in Toronto too. I'm loving all this ATC online.
Hotel Oscar Charlie, Toronto arrival identified. Climb 7,000.
Oh, didn't mean to switch that. Just meant to tune it in advance. My bad.
Alright, 7,000 left direct velocity for TVM Hotel Charlie, thanks.
Alright. It's a little better at 14. It's not swinging quite as madly. Still gonna leave the seatbelts on for the whole flight though. And we're gonna start getting ready already for the weather in London, I think.
Delta 9908, continue the right.
Let's do it this way, so you guys can watch. Data, Unilink, text weather. See what
110 Delta 9908.
CYXU, perfect. Let's see what comes back. Alright, CYXU, 1/2 mile of light snow, overcast of 500. Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Guess we're gonna do the ILS down to minimums here. Where did I put my tablet with my plates? There it is. Let's start setting up for that right now. It's the only thing that's gonna get us in there. So either we're gonna land in London or we're gonna overshoot. We're gonna come back to Toronto. Sudbury is officially our alternate, but we're gonna make an attempt at Toronto. If
9908, descend 3,000.
wow. This airplane's just swinging.
3,000 Delta 9908.
Alright.
Southwest 221, that's fine on the track.
Plan, arrive. Let's see here. Alright, so runway 15, there is no star. We're going to do the ILS to runway 15.
Southwest 221.
I don't know if we're going to do it by XU or straight in. Probably straight in, I would think. XU would mean a procedure turn, so yeah, we won't do that. Alright. And now we got Durlo, and then after that we got the ILS 15. I was always taught to make a sandwich. So put the initial fix above and below the ILS label. I don't know if that's 100% correct, but that's the way we were always taught to do it, so that's the way we do it.
American 569, climb.
Alright, and we can set the radios up. 1095 for the ILS in London.
330, American 569.
95. Ooh, getting a little fast there. I see the red line creeping up on us. It's a good thing I have this PFD in the corner there. Let's cut that power back a bit more.
Southwest 221, continue right, heading 030.
I'm going to go ahead and take off the ice protection again here. It's bumpy, but at least we're on top. Wow, it is bumpy. Whoa. Easy there, plane.
Delta 9908, tower now 118.7, good night.
118.7 Delta 9908.
Okay, 1095, the inbound course is 148, so let's go ahead and set that. If we hold the format button down for 3 seconds, there you go. We can see the ILS mode here.
210, Oscar Charlie.
48.
Jazz 7655, contact Toronto Center now 125.77, good night.
Toronto 125.77, Jazz 7655, good night.
Alright, so I'm going to cut off the video right there just before we start talking to center there, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far. I hope you can hear the difference between the new codec and the old codec, and it gives me a lot of hope for the future of this network. I also really enjoyed the air-to-air frequency chat there. That's a really neat feature. I'm glad we had a chance to demonstrate that. It's something that's going to be really useful and really powerful, not just for air-to-air between other aircraft, but there can also be company frequencies, and even Unicom is going to be revolutionized if you can use voice instead of having to type everything on Unicom. So I'm super excited for the future of the VATSIM network right now. This is going to create some great opportunities for us to improve going forward. In the meantime, join me for part 3, where we do the descent and approach into London, and here's hoping we can find it in all the snow out there. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will see you all next time.